Hi dear friends, how are you? I'm Vikas from Vikas Driving School. So in this video I'm going to show you the Essendon area where this is the most difficult area, and most of the people they fail their driving test because they are not used to about this area. So if you're going to watch this video till the end, you're going to get all the information about this area and you can pass your driving test in a first go. My dear friend Eric, he has a driving test after 1 hour. So in this video I'm going to take in this area where there most of the people they do the common mistake, and I'm going to point out the critical error where there most of the people they. My dear friend Eric, do you have any experience?
Yeah, I've driven a while before. Like I've driven for 9 years.
Oh, you're driving for 9 years back home or just here?
Back home I drove here for about a year, but then my license expired, so I just stopped. So I've been driven in the last year, 2 years.
Oh, that's really great. So you have a very good experience of driving, so should not be a problem. So in this lesson I'm going to take your mock test, and if you're going to do any critical error, any mistake, I'm going to point out and I'm going to let you know what you need to be extra careful. Okay, let's start now. So the driving test, we're going to start with pre-driving check. Pre-driving check means it's going to be basic function of the test. Okay, so in the pre-driving check they're going to ask you the basic function of the car. Make sure you must need to know the basic function. If you're not going to know the basic function, they're not going to take your driving test. Okay, so let's start with pre-driving safety check. So left indicator, right indicator, indicator off, show me headlight.
Like full beam or just?
Yeah, this is parking light. If you turn one time, that is going to be parking light. If you're going to turn one more time, that is going to be headlight. And show me high beam. That blue sign is a high beam. Okay, high beam off. Yeah, if you have headlight off, wash from wiper, just pull toward you.
With the water?
With the water, yeah. Some people they just pull very quick, so make sure should be with water. So show me front demister, please.
Front demister?
Front demister picture is the same like a front mirror. Show me back demister. Show me hazard light. Show me handbrake. Show me brake. Show me horn.
Should I just press it?
Yeah, in the driving test you need to press it.
Okay.
So these things they're going to ask you. After asking these things, they're going to say to you, when you feel safe, when you're ready, take a Vic Road exit. But I want to tell you a couple of things. In the driving test, if you don't understand anything, you can ask again. Can you repeat again, please? Make sure don't hesitate. Okay, so they will repeat for you.
Okay, so they want to take a Vic Roads exam. So what is a Vic Roads exam?
So they're going to tell you turn left, turn right, because this is a shopping center area. So it's very hard to know where the Vic Road exit is. So they're going to point out where you need to go. Okay. So my question is, in the driving test, if you don't understand anything, you can ask again. And in case in the driving test, suppose they say to you turn left and you go right, no problem, because this is a driving test, is not a navigation test. They only going to check you how safely you driving. They're not going to check you how good you are driving, how best you are driving. They're only going to check you how safely you driving, you following the road rules, you driving according to the road condition. So that is enough. Okay, so let's start. So turn left now. In the parking area, keep your speed limit around 10 km/h. So we're going to take a left here. Make sure when you turning, go very slowly. Make sure don't touch the curb. If you will touch the curb, the examiner will stop your test. Take a next try. We're going to take next left. Here you need to go very carefully. If somebody crossing the road, because there is lots of pedestrian
So try to
crossings.
be like 20.
Yeah, keep your speed limit around 20. 20 to 25 is fine. going straight. This is roundabout. Make sure you need to check from both sides. You must need to check right hand side.
Going straight.
Yeah, here you need to follow your line. You are driving in the middle line, because the here line is just making a little bit confused. So move to right line. We're going to right line. Yeah, make sure you're not allowed to touch that solid line.
Also turn before the solid line.
Turn before the solid line. If you're going to touch that solid line, that is going to be very big mistake.
Okay, we
So
can't turn right anymore. I think this one's still going straight.
Yes, this we going straight, because this left line is going left to the freeway, and the right line is also going
Going to
the
the
airport side,
Okay.
the freeway side, and this
This
line
is the
is
only
going
one
straight.
that's going straight.
Only going straight. Yes.
Okay. So basically we're going straight, so that's why you said go to the left line.
Yeah, that's why I said it to you, because we want to go straight. Because if we're going to keep in left line, we will end up with
In
the
the highway.
freeway, and we will end up with the turn left. But we need to go straight. Make sure in the driving test, it's a driving test and it's an acting test as well. So in the driving test, make sure keep looking your center mirror. It's a very important to check your center mirror. It's a safety as well, because you need to press your brake according to the back vehicle, how fast they coming. So you need to press according to that. Make sure keep looking your normally this mirror you need to press whenever you're pressing the brake. Mirror brake. But the people, they don't have habit of checking this center mirror. So make sure you check after 5 seconds.
Okay.
Whenever you get a time, check
so
this
especially
center
when
mirror.
I'm driving straight, just keep checking.
Keep observing this and look like you need to show some people they looking with the half eyes. Make sure you need to move a little bit head, so the examiner they can see you are checking your mirrors.
So this is a 40 road.
50.
This is 50.
So we are in a residential area. So residential area, the speed limit is 50, where there is a no speed sign.
So do I have to drive at 50 or can I drive below 50?
Look, you need to follow the road condition. Like here, like a road, it look like it's very clear. So you drive always 5 less. So whatever the
5
speed
less.
limit is, always drive take a next right. Very good. Stop sign is really good. You stop it for complete stop for 3 seconds. That is really good. We're going to take next left again, please.
Oh, next left.
Yep.
So what's the zigzag road?
Yeah.
Is it automatically 20 or is it?
Look at this, always bending, turnings. If it's like every road is different. Sometimes the road is too much big and main roads. So you need to drive according to the situation. So if this type of the situation, go very slow. If you see you can go. Otherwise, just keep waiting over there.
Okay. Alright.
So keep going straight. Now we're going to do here 3-point turn. When you feel safe, when you're ready, do a 3-point turn, please.
Okay, so this is a normal 3-point turn or?
Anyway, any 3-point. Just show me. If you're going to do any mistake, I will point out. Very good. Well done. For a 3-point turn, you did very good.
Do this. Do you just go back straight or?
Yes, you just need to go back. Make sure you did a one mistake. When you're reversing, you need to check a rear shoulder check. It's a very important to check.
Okay.
And that is a very big mistake. It's a one critical error you done. Because you haven't looked your mirror, you haven't checked your back. So make sure it's very important to check your mirror, center mirror and the back mirror.
Of course. Okay. Do I have to give any signal when I'm like going past?
So whenever you're crossing a little bit like a totally completely to other line, so best way, normally you need to give your indicator when you completely come to another line, your both tire come to another line. So but best way to save your mistakes, whenever you're diverging little bit, give your indicator.
Okay.
Because you're not going to notice when you're going to completely to another line. So best way to remember, always give indicator whenever you cross line. So we're going to take next left again, please. Yes, you was asking something.
Yeah. So like streets like these, are these 40 or are these 50 as well?
50. All the residential area, the speed limit is 50. We're going to take next left again, please. Very good, well done, very good stop.
The 3 seconds, like whenever I stop, I go like stop
3
1, stop 2, stop 3.
Do a reverse parallel parking, please, behind this silver car.
Okay, so I give the left indicator.
Left indicator, yes. You must need to give your left indicator when they say to you do a reverse parallel parking. They're going to choose any car.
Okay, reverse. Do head check.
Very good, well done. This time, very good head checks.
So you turn completely to the right, right?
Completely right. As you've seen in my videos about the reverse parallel parking, so you need to turn your wheel half left and then complete right and 360 degree opposite side, and you just stay. And when your tires start to you don't need to go too close. When the next car tire start to disappear, then you need to stop your car. But that one is fine as well.
And then I put it on park.
Once you finish parking handbrake on. Okay. So now when you feel safe, when you're ready, keep going straight again, please.
Okay, so do I just go off?
If you feel safe, you can go straight. If you don't feel safe, you can reverse as well.
Okay.
It's your choice.
Alright, so I'll just do reverse first. Check the. So if I'm doing reverse at this point, do I do a head
You
check?
must need to do a rear shoulder check every time whenever you reverse. Make your habit. Right indicator. You did one critical error more because you forget to give your indicator.
Okay. So
when you're leaving your parking, you must need to give your right indicator and right shoulder check. And this is the common mistake everyday people they do in their driving test.
Okay. The indicators are important.
Yeah, because they think they're just going straight. So they don't know to give an indicator. You must need to give your indicator when you're leaving your parking. So when you feel safe, when you're ready, please pull lever.
Is it too far from the curb? Or?
Yeah, your aim should be the 5 centimeter away from the curb. Your one tire should be that gutter line, the top of that gutter line. But that is fine. They don't mind when but make sure just try to do close.
Okay.
close to the curb.
As close as possible without
Your
hitting.
front door and your back door should be on that white concrete line, that gutter line.
Okay.
Okay, so now when you feel safe, when this is going to be your first 10 minutes.
Okay.
First 10 minutes, they're going to say to you, do a 3-point turn or reverse parallel parking.
Mhm.
They're going to choose one of them, not both of them.
Okay.
And then they're going to say to you, pull lever.
Okay.
Okay, now when you feel safe, when you're ready, keep going straight again, please. Make sure you did one more critical error. You must
Not
need
the
to
head
do
check.
right shoulder check, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so that is going to be no, that is not a major mistake, because you give your indicator, you was looking your mirror, but you just miss only shoulder check.
Okay.
If you miss only one thing, that is going to be no. In the driving test, no could be too many, 10 to 15. So we're going to take next left again, please.
But the shoulder checks are critical. Is that right? Or is
Shoulder check is a no. If you're not looking your side mirrors
Mhm.
and not doing your shoulder check, then it's going to be critical error. Okay. If you give your indicator, you check your mirror, but you forget to do your shoulder check, that is going to be no.
Okay. Strange case.
Make sure that is immediate fail,
Which one?
because you are just waiting without any reason. And the person beep you as well. Because those cars, they were coming from the straight.
So right.
So take a right again, please.
Okay, so in these cases, when my view is blocked,
Yeah, when your view is blocked, you need to observe a little bit with your observation. Try to observe. Once you feel safe, then start to go. And once you comfortably, and then do a little bit quicker as well. Once you feel safe, just go a bit quicker as well.
okay.
And here, these type of look here. What speed limit is here?
40, right? Yes.
Speed limit is 40 here because school here. This is permanent, not a school time format. This is permanent 40.
Hmm.
So always, if the speed limit is 40, you need to keep your speed limit between 30 to 35, like a 32, 33, 34. But make sure don't go over 35. If you're going to drive more than 35, there's going to be very high chance to fail in overspeeding. Like you're driving in 37. So in case if your attention will go here and there,
Go above
you will
40.
go above 40, because speed limit is always fluctuating.
So they don't really mind.
It's
if
like
I-
a stock market going up and down.
So they don't mind so much if I'm not driving,
Blocking your way.
Yeah.
So you can go center of the road as well.
Okay. So like,
Yeah.
but when I'm taking the turn, do I have to cross the center and then take the turn, or can I
If,
take it
if
over?
you look, if the car is parking left hand side and right hand, both side, then you can keep going straight.
This is 50, right?
50, yes. Where there is a no speed sign, the speed limit is 50. But make sure always drive 5 less, whatever is the speed limit.
Yeah. So that's all. To see whether 35 or 45.
35 or 40.
But now again,
Now again, we reaching to 40. Make sure start to slow down bit early.
if I can see it, I should see it.
Slow down, yes.
So like if I see a
You can just have yeah.
So like a street sign, if I see like crossings, like student crossing and stuff like that, I should just slow down.
Slow down, yes.
See, that's the problem with having driven too long, right? It's just
Huh.
the whole testing posture changes.
Yeah, because we don't have a habit as well, because it's a driving test. In driving test, they're going to check these things. It's very important to keep your both hand on the wheel. Take a left again here, please. end of this straight, we're going to turn left.
I thought it wasn't legal to park this close to the car.
Yeah, they should have a little bit distance, but the people they park very close to the intersection.
Oh.
End of this straight, we're going to turn right, please, from this roundabout. Oh, you took the left? I said right. But that's fine. In the driving test, you can miss the instruction as well.
Okay.
If they say to you anything by mistake, you took the left, no problem. Because they're going to redirect you again, same like a Google map.
Okay.
So they will bring you back again.
Because they have a pre-planned
So
route.
yes,
So
take a left in the end of this straight.
and then left again.
Yeah, then left again.
From here.
Yeah, take it left again.
So like when I'm slowing down for the lefters, I check in the back mirror as well, right?
Yeah, always whenever you're slowing down, because you're pressing brake every time. So make sure always to do a 3-point turn, please, when you feel safe.
3-point turn here.
3-point turn, yes. Or keep going straight, don't worry, because we are on the right track. So keep going straight.
Oh.
Keep going straight. Because we missed the straight before, but we are on the right track. Keep going straight.
Just keep going straight. Okay.
Yeah, we're going to take next left again, please.
And then right from the roundabout.
Yep. Next left.
Ah, next left.
Next left, yes.
This left and then roundabout right.
Yes, then right. And the next roundabout, we're going to turn right, please.
So if I see a car coming speeding and I stop, like, wait for it, that's fine.
You need to wait, yes. If the right hand side the car is coming, and if you don't feel safe, yes, you need to keep waiting.
That's because he didn't have any signals.
He didn't have signal because he going straight from you. What time is your test?
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock. We have half an hour more, so we have plenty of time.
The test itself, is it like 30 minutes or?
The test is only going to be 30 minutes. Take the next left. There are going to be 2 rounds in a driving test. First round will be 10 minutes, second round will be 20 minutes. In the first stage, they're going to say to you, do a 3-point turn or reverse parallel parking, as we did. And then they pull over. This is your second stage now.
Okay.
Little bit more busier, so like a stop sign, give way sign, roundabout. Now we're going to do more line changing.
Okay. So like shifting lanes and stuff.
Moving to left to right line. So keep going straight. Like here, this road is very confusing. Your road was going that way.
Was it?
Yeah. Your road was bending that way.
Okay.
Yeah. This one you took a left without giving any indicator, without doing anything. You did a do a 3-point turn, please, when you feel safe. Do a 3-point turn or U-turn, whatever you feel comfortable.
I think best to do like a 3-point turn just to practice.
Yes, do a 3-point turn. So you're going to do practice as well, and it is a task as well. Very good, well done. This time you did everything very correct. You did your indicator, you did your shoulder check, you did your rear shoulder check. That's all done. That's what you need to do.
And the best thing to do is not rush it, right?
Not rush. Just do it slowly. Take your time. The people, they do mistake. Most of the people I've seen in their driving test, they do rush. When they do rush, they don't have a time to recall all these things. Because if they're going to do slowly, they can think and they can fix.
So in this
We're going to take a next lap again. I'm going to show you. Look, we was going from there, and you come this side. Your road is bending like that way. Okay, so you came here without giving any indicator, without checking anything. You just went left. Because in the driving, never ever follow the road. You need to follow the lines.
Okay.
If you're going to follow the line, you're going to understand the road.
Okay. Alright, makes sense. Yeah, because that was strange. So that was
strange
turn.
because it was just bending, and they're straight going as well. So most of the people, they get confused. And this is the common mistake student, they do critical error there.
So like me slowing down at the speed breakers, that's okay, right?
That's okay, yeah. And it's written as well. The speed limit is 20. The yellow sign means it's recommended, not must. So you can do a little bit over as well, a little bit less as well.
Okay. So right now we're going on to Main Street.
Main Street. Now we are yes, they're going to take you Main Street for a line changing.
It's a roundabout, we're going straight.
We're going to take next left.
So is it good like as soon as the person says like, you know,
Take a next right.
to put the signal on at that time?
Signal, sometimes they say too early.
Okay.
Sometimes they say too early. So make sure, give your indicator always 3 seconds before, 3 house before.
Okay.
Observing your center mirror. It's a very important when you're going to drive straight. Otherwise they're going to mark no observation. So you can go because you're going straight, and they're turning right. So main road, you have a priority first because you are on the main road.
The reason I stopped is because it's a roundabout. So usually isn't it the right has the priority?
No, this was a sort of because you was going straight.
Okay. So as long as I'm
you was going straight because.
So I should treat that as a T junction kind of situation.
It was a T junction kind of.
Okay. So are we going straight?
Keep going straight.
Okay. So in this case also, I have right of way.
This case, yes, you need to give way to right hand side, but there was not a roundabout.
Okay.
That was just a T junction.
Okay.
But here is proper roundabout.
It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
It was a smaller one. That's why.
It was smaller one. It's like a T junction.
Okay. Fair enough. No, it's good. This is good to do now rather than afterwards.
Yes, you can go now. You better do it now.
Yeah.
So because you need to be very careful. Situation can change moment to moment. Now you can go because those car is going straight. So you can go straight as well. So next traffic light we're going to turn left into left line.
So best to turn now.
Yeah. Yeah, if they say to you turn left into left line, go in a
So
left
when
line.
I'm taking this left turn, do I need to do a back check or just
No,
the
no.
mirror is fine?
No back check, because when we turn left, the three lines start from there.
Ah, okay, yeah, because there's no one else.
No one else. So
Fine.
you are the first person.
Okay.
So you don't need to look for anyone. If you start to turn little bit late, then you must need to check, because someone can overtake.
So if I do it at the very beginning, I just need to do
Just mirror and
mirror.
indicator.
Mirror indicator.
Mirror and indicator, very beginning. If you don't do in a beginning, then yes, you need to do shoulder check, because someone can be side of you.
Okay. This is 70.
Yes. In this area, look, the line is a little bit moving here to there, so you must need to follow the painted line. Don't, if you're going to look the road, by the road you will go left line, but make sure
But
you
we're going to the center line.
center line. Yes, center line is your line. When you feel safe, when you're ready, move to left line, please.
To left line.
Left line, yes. Now there is a become a one line.
One line.
So from two line to when become a one line, make sure you must need to give your indicator
To left.
to left indicator.
Okay.
If you're going right side, then right. If you are in a left side, you need to give right indicator. If you're right side, you need to give your left indicator.
So when the two lanes are merging together.
Two line are merging together, yes, you must need to give your opposite side indicator. When you feel safe, when you're ready, move to right line, please. And do a U-turn from here, please.
I don't need to do a shoulder check
Because the line just start with you, just starting in front of you. Yes.
do I go up to here?
You go up to here and just keep waiting for the safe gap. Don't rush anything. Doesn't matter how long it takes. Just keep waiting here.
Okay. So like after this car, it's empty. I can
Yeah,
take
this
it.
after this car is a completely safe gap. Yes.
And from U-turn, we always go to the.
If they don't say to you anything, you can choose any line. If they say to you, make a U-turn into left line, then you need to go to left line. If they say to you, make a U-turn and go into right line, then directly you need to go to right line.
Okay.
Make sure they look at that blue car, their indicator was on, not on. If their indicator is not on, that means they're going straight from the roundabout. So you don't need to wait for them.
Okay.
Move to right line, please, when you feel safe.
against the box speed limit, right?
Sorry.
We're supposed to go right.
Keep going straight. Keep going straight.
This one. No, this must go straight.
Yeah, keep going straight. Make sure what speed limit is now here. What speed limit here?
60.
60. Yep. Very good. So we're going to take next right.
No, that's too early for the signal. Or what is this? Here?
Yeah, keep riding here.
Is this 80?
Yeah, 80, yes. Very good, well done. Keep going straight.
So as it was merging,
Yeah, it's a merging now. What you need to do? Indicator, shoulder check.
make sure I have to speed and then.
Yep.
So when I'm merging, should I go up to 80
We're
or
going to take next left.
this one?
Left, yes, this left. When you're going to 80, what was your question?
So like when I'm merging into the highway,
Yes.
right at 80, I need
So
to
we're
be
going
at
to take
80,
a next
right?
left. You don't need to go directly to 80. You need to follow step by step.
Left from here. Right?
Left from here. And we're going to take next left. That's how they're going to bring you back to Vic Road, and that's how your test will be finished. Move to right line when you feel safe. Very good, well done.
And here try to be like 10, 20, right? Because
No, this one outside it's not written anything.
Ah.
So it's a 50 here.
50 here.
Yes,
10.
take a right again, please.
Oh, okay.
Make sure when you're about to finish your driving test, there is a couple of stop sign as well.
Like this one,
So
the stop
like this
sign.
one, you need to be very careful.
And then go straight.
Go straight, yes.
Then from
End of
here-
this straight, turn left.
So is this a stop as well? Or is
This
this a
is
solid
stop as
line?
well. Yes, solid line.
And then right here.
Yeah, follow this road. And we're going to turn right here. And just park your car into testing area where there is a yellow base. Where there is a yellow
Is it
base.
reverse parking or?
No, just straight parking. No need to do reverse parking.
Okay.
Or you can keep going straight. You can park if you feel.
Is there any rule to like parking like on the left side? Is it? Because I generally just.
No, there is no rule anything. For left hand side, but normally they're going to finish your driving test in that yellow parking bay.
I'm a bit too far, right?
You can adjust, and if a little bit here and there, there is no problem.
Okay, hopefully.
Okay, so that's how your test will be. So these things they're going to ask you. So in the driving test, you can finish now. You did very good. Now I just want to give you the feedbacks. In the feedback, the first critical error you did in the roundabout, you were just waiting. Without any reason, because that car was going straight and it is immediate termination as well. So if you're going to wait more than 5 seconds and if someone will beep you, that is immediate fail, straight fail. And the second, where you did your second mistake?
When I was doing the when I was doing the 3-point turn, I didn't look back.
Yes, the second mistake you did when you was reversing, you haven't checked your center mirror and you haven't checked your rear shoulder check. So that is second, that is critical error. Okay, and what about the third mistake you done?
The merging lanes.
Third mistake, when you're merging a line, make sure you must need to give your indicator. If you're not going to give your indicator, that is going to be a critical error.
Okay.
And what about the fourth mistake?
The roundabout, which was a T-junction.
Yes, at the roundabout you did a T-junction, you are just waiting there without any reason as well. So that was not a roundabout, that was just a T-junction. So you will go the first, because you are on the major road. Those people, they're going to be on the major road, they're going to go the first. Okay. And what other mistakes you doing? You're not checking your enough center mirrors. It's very important to check, and except of that, everything is very good.
Yeah, the speed was fine, right?
The speed was fine. One time your speed went a little bit up when you was going on the main road. You hit about 61, but you control within 5 seconds. If you will control your speed within 5 seconds, that is perfectly fine.
That was in the beginning, right?
When we was coming on the Melrose Drive.
Okay.
Melrose Drive, on the close to the freeway. You hit
61 at that time.
but you bring it back very quickly within 5 seconds, so that is fine. So no problem.
My main worry is that it might, I'm worried that they will demark me for being too slow. Is what I'm worried about. But I feel like that should be okay as long as I can bring it within 5 kilometers.
So you don't need to worry about anything. You think you need to drive on the exact speed limit. You don't need to drive on the exact speed limit. You need to always drive 5 less. Because if the speed limit will be 60 and you're going to drive on the 60, there going to be very high chance to overspeed. So if the speed limit is 60, drive between 50 to 55, like a 51, 52, 53, 54, 55.
And following that indicator is fine, right?
Indicator.
No, the speed indicator.
Yeah, that speedometer is perfectly fine.
Okay.
So that is more easier for you because the people, they're not able to look a little bit down. So that's why I just put this speedometer for you, because you can look straight and is easier to see.
Yeah, it's very convenient.
Very convenient.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you have any another doubt before starting our driving test?
Not really. No. Everything else was pretty good. Like the second time I did the 3-point turn, I fixed the issue.
Yeah.
We didn't. I mean, the merging is okay. I kind of got an idea. You just have to be more careful.
More careful, yes.
Okay. And the speeding, I've gotten better at it. Like I'm trying to stay within 5 kilometers of it, so that's good.
That's good, yes.
Yeah.
Any another?
Hey, man. Yeah, at 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. Yeah.
Okay, so he was the examiner. He was just asking about the raw driving test, when our driving test is going to be. So make sure in the driving test, the driving test, the examiner also, they are human beings. So just be friendly with them, be nice with them, keep smiling on your face, make it everything, all documents ready. You are a overseas license holder?
Yeah.
Yeah, so make sure keep your passport ready, proof of address ready, and debit card ready. Yeah. Because if you will have everything organized and everything will be ready, and you can start your test quick, and you will not have any confusion, anything.
So I just need to head in there and give them the paperwork? Or?
Give them the just say to them, good afternoon, my name is Eric, today I'm here for driving test. So these are my IDs, and then first they're going to ask you some COVID questions. Have you been test positive or not? Have you been overseas or not? Have you been contacted to anyone who has affected with COVID-19? So all the question is going to be no. Okay, and then they're going to issue you the examiner, and the examiner is going to ask you, have your license has been ever suspended or cancelled? You need to say no, and then they're going to ask you some proof of address, your identification. Please show us like your passport, your proof of address and debit card. And then you're going to be eye testing. They're going to be word, and they're going to say to you, please can you read the second line, and then you need to read, and then they're going to explain you about your driving test. Like as I explain you, driving test will be 2 stages. The first stage will be 10 minutes, the second stage will be 20 minutes. The first stage will be 3-point turn and reverse parallel parking, and then they will be going to say to you pull over. In the second stage we're going to take you a little bit more congested and more busier roads, and then we're going to say to you line changing. In the driving test, if you don't understand anything, make sure ask us again. And in the driving test, make sure if you miss anything, don't hesitate anything, so we will redirect you again.
Okay, alright.
Okay.
So if I make a wrong turn,
if you make a wrong turn, no need to worry about anything.
Okay.
If you make a mistake as well, no need to worry about anything, because sometimes as they are human being as well, they have because they need to do so much things. They need to follow the testing route. They need to notice your mistake, and they need to look the the instructor as well, and they need to look the time as well, because they have test after test. Okay. And they have family issues as well, so they have too much things to do. If you do any mistake, sometimes they don't notice at all. So you don't need to worry about anything. So these things you need to be keep in the mind. So now we're going for the driving test. Thank you guys. As you've seen all these things in my videos, please, if you haven't subscribed my channel, please subscribe my channel, because I'm going to add more value, more tips and tricks to pass your driving test in a first go. Bye for now. We'll meet you very soon. Thank you so much.